Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of One Spirit Connect. I'm Greg. I'm your host, and we're waiting on our guest, but we are going to go ahead and start, and she can join us when she gets into it. So we'll have her on third. Uh, Before we really get carried away. One of the important parts is the fact that we all have to remember about setting the intention. Uh, we have a post here that is on the bottom of the screen, which shows everybody, all our the people that are on the show. We're having issues with Barbara Spear. Our moderator isn't getting back on for some reason. She has some problem with her internet. And then we set your intention to communicate with spirit. That's one of the most important parts. And we also ask that we are used as the conduit through which spirits speak. Uh, a lot of times, uh, when we're having issues in that, we try to go ahead and talk to everybody in the comment section and bring up the fact that it's not a bad idea to go ahead and take an afternoon and or early evening and do some meditation and try to go ahead and make yourself more available for spirit. And this is something that I try to stress as far as myself is concerned. I've been a little lack last week, and I wanted to make sure that tonight, before everything started going on, I had at least two in. And I came up with a new one, and it's quite nice. And I also did another one on my third eye again, which comes into play quite a lot. Uh, if you haven't been into these, please do so. Try it out. It makes you a lot more comfortable, and you're more willing to accept spirit when they go ahead and try to come through to you. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the people on that we have in the room right now. We have Carol Garcia, we have Kim Baranski,
Hi.
and we have Becky Evans. And we'll wait, like I said, on our other one. But before we do that, let's go ahead and we'll start out by going ahead and saying the prayer to St. Michael. And St. Michael, the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray, and do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who wander through the world, seeking the ruin of souls. Amen.
Amen.
What we'll do at the end of the show is, besides going ahead and doing our ending prayer, we will also go ahead and do the St. Benedict prayer, uh, just basically for a little more protection for us, especially after some of us have been at strange places doing investigations and things like that. We don't know what we're going to go ahead and be bringing home with us, but we all know how to go ahead and address that issue. And if anybody in the chat, when they come on, if they see this, if you have any questions pertaining to that, be sure to go ahead and you can contact me or you contact anybody in the group, and they'll be more than willing to go ahead and help you out one way or the other as far as that's concerned. So uh, we're going to give them another couple minutes. I just want to see you there, Barbara. I they messed up her internet. I'm back at 8:23. No, it's nine o'clock, and she isn't back. They what they did was they're changing up her internet somehow, and they went ahead and told her she's got a free. They gave her a cancellation internet service, and it's like 30 minutes long,
Oh no.
which is like, oh boy, that's a great job. So I hope she's keeping her cool and not, attacking them or anything through the phone. And never get, you're back.
I'm back. Oh my God, I can't
Awesome.
believe it.
How much time did they give you this time?
They're coming tomorrow to do it solid. So I'm on now.
For how
I'm
long?
on the rest of until tomorrow when they come here and read and
Oh,
do
okay.
it properly. So
Okay. Don't kill them or anything when they come.
oh no. And I got to do it for my daughter now too, because I'm surprised she hasn't called me. But
Well, I'm glad you're back, and we
Thank
all
you.
were worried about you, and
Oh,
we had all these little. I even went to the backstage chat,
uh-huh.
and there was one
Looking for
here
me?
that I'm back. Is anyone here? And that one was at 8:23.
Oh yeah, that was earlier. Are we
That was
live
earlier.
yet?
Yes.
Oh,
We
sure,
are.
we're live. We are
Oh.
live.
Okay.
We're live. Everybody's fine. We're waiting on one person, but we're going to get ready to start a session now.
Okay. I don't
And
see
we're
any
gonna-
comments.
My screen might look a little funny for a second. I'm getting ready to check my text messages. Let's see.
Okay, and
No, I haven't heard back from that person. So
Carol and I are going to do the first one, and then it's going to be Becky and Kim on the second one. And if Miss Katie comes in, then me and her will do the third one. That'll give her a
Okay.
little longer of a time to get herself together.
Yeah.
So we're going to get ready now to do the first one.
Okay. Can you see my pendulum? Hold on.
now it looks like your camera might need to be tilted down just a little bit.
Okay. Oh,
I
yeah,
can't.
I see it. Oh,
Oh,
wait a
okay,
minute.
there we go.
Up. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Now take it that way a little bit. I can see it. I can see it now.
Yeah, it's
But
it's
it's way in the corner of the
Yeah,
screen. So
it's
if you
just
bring
barely in the frame.
so if you
All
can
right.
bring it closer to yourself, that would be great.
Oh, there we go. That's perfect.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Now I got a big shadow on my eye. Look at that.
There you go.
Looks like I've got
Well,
some
you
kind of
know.
disease.
Okay.
Ugh.
No more
Oh, we're getting
tomfoolery,
ready?
I promise.
I didn't see any
Okay,
comments in
we're
the
getting
chat.
ready. When it'll be time, it'll be thumbs up to get her to go. I'm going to go ahead and set my timer.
I think a couple of my folks are in the audience, or they should be. So hopefully they're just sitting there waiting quietly.
25 minutes. We all set to go. Okay. Let's start.
Is Greg ready?
Doesn't look like he's ready just yet. His mask is still up.
His mask is still up. Hi, Becky.
Okay, he's got his mask down, Carol.
Is he here?
Yep. Who are you looking for?
Want to know.
Hey,
What?
Hey,
Who's asking?
Maxwell.
Hmm.
who's
Block
Maxwell?
me.
Camp 30? You're just saying that? Who are you? Hello.
Hello.
Figure it
Hello, how
out.
are you?
Salutations.
No way.
Salutations to you.
They're always here.
Who are they?
He's looking.
There's angels. Yeah. That one in particular.
A particular
Who?
angel?
It's good. There's a lot and more.
I haven't heard.
Oh, God.
The sky.
What's in the sky?
They're waiting.
Who?
See?
See what?
It's obvious.
He's
Three,
brave.
3.
Check the girls. That's the
I
worst.
see them. We see them.
It's a different show.
Who are the girls we're checking on?
Must be a dozen watching. Don't be afraid.
Paul,
They're above us.
Who's above us?
the watchers.
Nothing like it.
You have no idea? The protection?
You always need validation.
See me?
Yes, we see you.
What is your name?
Check the case.
75. He asked.
Check your iced tea.
It's good.
All right hand turns.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
talking up a storm. They're not paying attention.
They're going.
Where are they
Going
going?
away.
Now? Come along.
Where are we going to go?
It's very interesting.
There's a point.
Neither one are from here.
From where?
They want to know about our gifts.
It may be far. We can
Should
talk.
we share? If we want.
Telepathically.
That's nice.
Yeah. Practice.
Have you seen us before?
Many times.
We've
You
waited
give
patiently
information?
for you. What's your name?
Our
Pay
names?
attention to your
Albie?
intuition. Discernment.
Did she just say
Where are you
discernment?
from?
I think that's what she said.
Okay,
I couldn't tell.
Not even close to here.
pretty sure that's.
In the cosmos.
Have you learned anything here?
Yes, we have.
Well, they're in Fair Peaks.
The sign of the cross.
Ooh.
Chat said, she said
Do you
deception.
understand?
Deception. Thanks, Aaron.
Myth or magic?
Watch them. What they're doing. Coming on
Proper
strong.
perspective. Have to guard ourselves.
Florida. Watch the storms.
Is Florida going to have some trouble with the storms again?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
When's that going to happen?
Weather should be fine.
That's not what
You're
she
lying.
said. Have a debate about the weather.
We're miles ahead.
Typical weatherman gets it wrong and gets it
Don't
right.
listen.
Don't listen.
I understand.
Good.
Eh?
Just change it up.
Change it up.
Are they speaking?
It's
of each
happening.
other?
They're coming.
Do you
Hey.
want to talk?
Does somebody want to come forward and speak through Greg?
Earthquakes.
It's interesting.
Is Florida going to have an earthquake?
I feel excited.
The air quality
It's a
is
mess.
changing.
You make me happy.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
So you're like an angel?
Oh, yeah.
You've been around me all my lives?
Many incarnations.
Ooh.
That's pretty amazing.
Wow.
From the beginning.
Who makes you happy?
What? Tell who? Hi? April.
Is she here?
Tell April hi.
She's,
Okay.
oh my.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, April?
You watch her?
She's good.
You're welcome.
Who is
No.
this
She's
saying that to
thanking us
April?
for helping her.
Angels,
She's a special
Who
lady.
are you?
Yes, thank you.
angels,
She has gifts. Yes,
Oh, wow.
she's strong.
she's going to be very happy. Good. I'm glad.
Today,
She
yesterday,
lost it in translation. Lost what?
she'll talk. Bring it up.
You can have the whole thing.
Is this her spirit guide?
It's gift wrapped.
2014. Agreed.
There's no peanut butter.
Are you her angel?
Don't.
Are you her
She'll be
spirit guide?
held. Protection. It's fun. Show no fear.
They're showing themselves again. They want to know if you can see them.
What's coming up?
They're
The
by the
pendulum is-
school.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
That house.
They want to straighten it out.
Oh, my gosh.
I brought them back. Show and tell.
No one will know.
Murder.
Who got murdered?
A lot.
I'm sort of glad.
A lot of people.
Are they buried at the house?
Can you help us?
One is
Sometime.
Is it a man or a woman?
say
We're all wondering,
woman.
Thank you.
are you coming back again?
Where's she at in the house? Can you see which room?
Where are you at now?
Alan Corbin.
Is
And
that his?
don't
Talking
forget.
from the stars.
In the
How can
wall.
April help?
Yeah, in the wall.
Oh my God,
Of
she
what
said the
room?
wall. She said the wall.
Yep,
Yeah.
in the wall. Which room though?
It would be interesting.
I see.
We want to help everybody.
Stand in the middle.
Mm.
Like a hallway?
That would be great.
Rick.
Right.
My whole family would like that.
What would
She's
your
stuffed
family-
in there.
I'm a little unusual for them, but so be it.
What would your family like?
Go and see.
Well, help us out and tell us what room
When
she's
were
in.
you here last?
Learned lots from her. Basement.
War?
Basement.
Yeah.
Is she behind brick?
World War?
Concrete? What's she behind?
Wanted to help?
Help what?
She said basement. Brick.
Brick.
Red.
We
Red.
changed some
What's
things.
something that we could tell the authorities that would make them actually go look?
There were
It would
evil
write.
people.
They were evil? Okay.
Do it right.
Well,
Very evil.
very evil. What did they do?
They had to be destroyed.
Facing problems. Can't talk about it.
Good triumphs.
We're good.
Do you
Hmm.
remember that?
You're like a creamsicle?
Yes.
Yeah,
Me too.
right in the middle of all the seriousness.
Good.
I have
Giants.
to change my clock. Check it.
The giants. Where are the giants?
Check below.
Well, what are we looking for below?
Guided.
You could have told me that. Okay.
Who are you?
It is great talking to you.
Who are you?
I'm Becky.
There's others.
Go to the end.
They want to share too.
There on
From above.
Mars.
Yes,
On
some
Mars?
above, some below. What do you mean below?
It's just
Below.
yikes. They're big.
Water or land?
Nicola?
Nikola?
Both.
Like Nikola Tesla?
But you will know.
369.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. There we go.
that's
We will help.
connected to Nikola. Is it
We're out
connected
on the wings.
to Tesla?
I don't
If we
know.
can, we will.
Oh gosh. Wait, don't go.
Anxious.
Who's
Are
the
you,
Greg?
Accept me.
are you anxious
Happy.
about something?
Don't go.
A lot of positivity.
Babble.
I can feel it.
It's like the Tower of Babel.
There's like a dozen watching.
Are you comparing something to the Tower of Babel?
Who's watching?
They're always there. He
They
marked
just
it.
used the word space cowboy. That's crazy.
Antichrist.
Hmm.
Why are you a space cowboy?
Is the Antichrist here somewhere on Earth right now?
Tesla does have a 369 theory, Becky.
The value.
Nothing better
Yeah.
to do.
That's why I asked.
Yeah, I thought that one of the people in the chat
Been
room
great talking.
explained it in here.
Yeah, that's
Aaron.
Aaron. That's
Who
my
is
son.
he?
Sometime
Oh,
we can
okay.
visit one on
Aaron's-
one without sharing,
Aaron's my
The
kid.
Antichrist is
or do you
here.
prefer to share?
Okay, what's the Antichrist up to? What's the Antichrist doing?
You like to share with us.
Being productive.
Well, I mean,
Are you a good one?
Check the cupboard.
You know the man?
what's in the
What's in the
cupboard?
cupboard?
3-3.
Okay. That's amazing.
Hope.
What's amazing? Tell me more.
Love.
Who is happy
Protection.
talking?
Makes my heart strong.
Full of love. 100.
It's like in the Gulf. Warm water,
144.
sun.
Just 6, though.
Peaks my energy.
Just 6 what? What peaks your energy?
Who else is here?
The Pope just died.
There's more ships.
He did.
Wow.
They want to see too.
It went back to
He should not.
affirmative. It just switched to affirmative.
They've
Not
never seen us.
Dead.
He thought that was
They're
his
different.
starting point.
They're shy
Bad.
and quiet. Becky.
Yes.
Becky knows them.
He's
Who do I
not
know?
real.
Who does Becky know?
West Coast.
Someone familiar.
Now south.
How
Be
much time?
careful.
How much time do we have left? My timer quit working.
We know
Bring 'em
exactly
back.
where.
I'm not real
did-
sure.
Who do I know?
It's obvious. Be careful.
Be careful what?
Special reading tonight.
Wolf.
By who? Becky.
Hi.
Yes. Hi.
There's 32.
For the whole group?
No,
I do have my
32.
card.
Yes. That's
Above the
exciting.
crest.
Can't wait.
Can't wait for what?
Are you have a very deep voice.
See them?
Are you an elder?
He's right.
Wiser.
Look towards the sun. You'll see him.
Thank you for sharing.
If we look towards the sun, who are we going to see?
They're watching.
He's there.
Who?
He's everywhere. Can you accept
Do
it?
you like the West Coast
Never
of the
been.
United States? It's all water.
Hey.
Hey.
Like the winter?
Some of us live there.
I used to live there.
Below.
Awesome.
There we go.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
The end? Okay.
That was bizarre. Wonder who he was or who they were.
Yeah.
Y'all had lots of connections.
Did you bring them in?
Bring who
Becky?
in?
Who's beeping?
It's my phone. Stop it. There goes my hairdo.
Oh, yes.
Y'all had so many connections.
Yep.
And y'all sure was talking to me.
Yes.
Who was talking to you?
Greg was talking to me.
Oh,
And then you started kind of answering along with him about me to me. And then y'all were talking to April too.
huh.
Y'all were
And
having back
April's
and
there
forth
in the chat.
conversation about April.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice talk
a
about it.
very nice conversation
Yeah.
about April.
About what a wonderful person she is and the gifts she has. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
It
it's a
was a
good thing it
great
was
conversation.
yeah, it's a good thing it was all positive and not anything bad.
Yeah, because it was a big, long conversation.
The way my hair looks, I thought maybe it was all going to be all bad.
Yeah. April wants to know who that was that was talking about,
Yeah,
all
One
that.
of the ones that I heard had a deep voice.
And you were talking about a house across from the school.
Who was?
Y'all both were.
Well, yeah, you both
Yeah,
were,
Greg-
and Carol had a lot of
I
information.
can't.
Yeah. Greg said they're by the school. Carol said that house. Then Carol's voice changed a little bit. And she said show and tell. It almost sounded childlike, but not baby-like. And then she said murder a lot of people asked if it was a man or a woman because she said something about him being in the wall. And then she gave the name Alan Corbin. A full name, first last, Alan Corbin.
Yeah.
And then just about a minute later, she said Rick. So that all seemed like, even though it was a little disconjointed, it still seemed like it kind of, with our questions, kind of went together.
So, do we have that written down anywhere else, or am I just writing it down? Between this Ellen Corbin and Rick.
I mean, I've got it on my notes for tonight because I always keep notes and I have them dated and timed and everything.
Do we have any keywords that anybody secret words?
None of my
one
secret
come
words
through.
came through.
Oh, and you talked about the Pope dying.
Yeah.
Who did?
What?
I think it was
Carol
somebody
did.
talked about the Pope dying.
Yeah, that was Carol right there at the end.
Mm-hmm. I had one word come through.
He's going to take Carol with him.
I thought I had a word
they're
come
going
through,
they're
but we
going on a
clarified
date.
that it was.
thanks.
Greg kept on saying Becky. And
Yeah.
Greg kept on saying Becky a lot. And I'm like, what does Becky know? Because she kept on saying Becky knows. She knows a lot. And then you said West Coast. You kept on saying West Coast. And I'm like, what do I know about the West Coast?
Yeah.
And every time we would ask you about what do I know about the West Coast, you kept avoiding the question.
That's bizarre.
Becky, have you lived on the West Coast?
I did.
I was going to say, according to Greg, it's all water.
So I know all kinds of stuff about the West Coast, but what was it about the West Coast I was supposed to know?
April says that it said something about a special reading also. This is from April.
Oh, yeah, special reading later on for the whole group later on. That'd be exciting for the whole group. So I do have my cards, so I'm wondering if that's what that was meaning.
Okay, I thought though it was really funny. They started to argue about the weather.
Yeah,
did.
that was funny.
No.
Apparently, Carol is predicting some storms, and Greg seems
In
to
Florida.
disagree with that.
But he was talking about Florida, and I don't know where Carol was, coming from.
Yeah, I was going to
So-
say, because she's like, coming on strong, watch the storms. Greg says weather should be fine. And then she says, yeah, kind of like, yeah, right. Don't listen. He says, I understand. And she says, good. So there was that whole interaction right there.
To change that up. Then she said earthquake.
Yeah. And then we went back and asked if the
It's amazing. I have no clue.
Yeah, no.
Oh, and Carol's also given us the air quality report. It's pretty bad, which I think we can agree on that. So
Don't smoke any cigarettes.
it's funny you would say that. I do not smoke, nor do I have smokers in my house, and the smell of cigarette smoke right now is so strong I'm about to choke.
Tell
Really?
them to put those cigarettes and get outside and smoke
I mean,
if they want.
it's bothering me. I had to drink a little bit of water because it's just, yeah, it's
Tell them
very
tell them
strong.
again. Just go ahead and tell them to get out of the house and smoke outside.
I think I know who it is, and I don't mind. I'll deal with it and hack through it. It's okay. I think it's family, so
Well, that's still impolite.
it is rude.
By
But my
today's
family's never
standards.
been known to be the most polite people, so why would they start now? I mean, they were rude in life; they'll be
my.
rude in death.
Here, take some of this.
Oh yeah, they threw in asking us if we wanted a creamsicle.
Yeah. I'll stick with my
Great.
regular popsicles. Thank you.
Greg, Aaron says during the hole behind the wall and in the basement, you said something about World War, and he didn't know if there was a connection, but he thought it was very interesting.
So I wonder if it's like World War I or World War II, maybe giving us a time frame.
Yeah.
I remember seeing red bricks.
Well, you saw red bricks. I think it was last week also.
Yeah, and she
Did
meant.
you see them in piles?
No,
Were
it was
they in
a wall
giant
built
piles
up.
of bricks?
It was a wall built up and enclosed.
No.
It would be nice if we could set the intention to see if we could get Spirit to give us some key words that would maybe help authorities or something like that, if this is something that needs to be told, to make authorities take this very seriously, because that's something that could get dismissed. So if we could get some key words that, if taken to the proper people, might actually motivate some investigation.
With situations like that, we have to go ahead, and we'll probably have to go ahead and do that after having a small meeting by ourselves, and we can go ahead and discuss that and try to figure out what we're doing.
Absolutely. But if those words could come through so that we could discuss, that would be phenomenal.
Maybe it'll happen with you and Becky, because you're familiar and associated with the situation. So
right, I'm actually fairly removed from it, but I'm kind of following on the periphery.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, Carol said 369 again.
Yeah, and then Tesla.
Is that like a combination to a lock you got or something?
No.
Well, no, Aaron was mentioning, it's back up in the chat. He looked it up.
Who's Aaron?
Aaron's my son.
That's your son.
Oh, your son.
Yeah. Nikola, because she said Nikola. Yeah, and he says Nikola Tesla's 369 theory something. I can't see that. Posted these numbers 3, 6, and 9 are fundamental to the universe's energy patterns in motion.
Huh.
Son, that's way geeky. Thank you.
I need to look more into that.
Yeah, look that up, because I looked it up also, and then he had posted it, but it goes on a little bit further also.
Yeah.
About the numerology and things of that sort. You would probably be interested, Carol.
Because as soon as she said that, she started saying, that's when she started coming up with all the numbers. She started spitting out.
So that's Aaron. That's Aaron
Fluharty.
Fluharty.
Yep, that's my son.
What other
Thank you.
numbers did I say,
How you
Becky?
doing, Aaron?
Oh gosh,
Three.
33,
Yeah.
32,
Well,
100.
and she said 3 a couple of
Three.
times. So I don't know if she was saying 33, like 3, or if she was saying 3. Hey, listen to me, 3, because they were, she didn't say 30. Well, she said 33, I think, once, but then she said 3 a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
And 75.
What is like the tower?
And 100.
Tower of Babel.
Oh,
Happy
she said that
talking.
twice.
I said that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said the giant.
Yeah.
Who's Stinky N?
I don't know,
Don't know.
but he wants me to send him a link. He keeps saying, "Send me a link. Send me a link."
Oh, he can't. He's in as far as he can go.
Right.
Watching the show.
Unless he thought this was an open panel or something, but
No,
it's
this isn't. This is not an open panel. This is a show. This is a experimental ITC program. For anybody that needs to know that.
Boy, you've got a deep voice, Greg, right now. Maybe you were the spirit that had the deep voice you were talking about.
Yeah, you kept saying
No, I don't. I don't think my
Huh?
voice is even remotely
You,
close
you
to
did
that
say
voice
space
that I heard.
cowboy earlier too.
Yeah.
Greg.
Fake cowboy.
Space
Space.
Cowboy.
Space cowboy.
Space
Yes.
cowboy.
Space
Mhm.
cowboy.
Kim,
Huh?
did you just move something that had a reflection?
Probably the cat ball.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Boy,
Yeah,
that just
it's.
got me right there.
I had it sitting behind me, and for some reason, it's not wanting to work. I think it's, pardon the pun, giving up the ghost.
So
It actually, I saw silver, like a silver bright.
No, nothing silver,
Wait.
just the blinky cat ball.
a blinky, like a binky, or but a blinky.
Blinky.
It's not a binky. It's a blinky.
It's a blinky, not a binky. But it won't
Okay.
stay.
I just wanted to get a clarification on that because there may
Yeah.
be somebody in here in the chat that has somebody that has a binky.
Aren't those for little
That's it.
kids?
They can
Yeah.
be. It could be a blanket or it could be a pacifier. Binkies can be a lot of
It
things.
could be somebody that's an adult that has some sort of little
Binky
weird
or
thing
fetish.
that's going on, and they have a binky fetish. Who knows?
That's a whole different
just-
show, though.
I just saw
that
something
is
about
a
that.
different show.
Yeah, I saw
I-
something
I-
like that the other day.
I'm sorry to hear that, Barbara. I hope you feel better soon.
What?
About the binky.
No,
I
about
just
somebody
saw
acting
some-
like a baby. This guy was
Oh.
acting, he wanted to be a baby, and he slept in his crib. His wife had to come in and
I don't
dress
want
him
to
and-
know any. We don't need to know any more about that.
That's a whole different
Dream.
community that we
Yeah,
will
that's
not dive
that'll take this whole entire
dream
show.
about it. Dream,
and it's going to
Greg.
go right
Dream
through
about
the
it
whole.
tonight.
No, I don't. I'm not going to. I can tell you that
I'm
right
putting
now.
it out there. You will.
I
dream
won't.
about
I'm
it.
going to be meditating before I go to bed tonight.
If
so
that
there's
comes
no problem
through
there.
on the spirit box, I'm going to be a little.
Yeah, you'll start to hear some screaming, and then all of a sudden somebody's going to throw a baby bottle, and where's
Change my
the
diaper,
nipple,
change my
and
diaper. No.
Lord only knows what the hell's going to happen. Okay,
Yeah.
well,
All
let's
right.
go round 2, and we've got Kim, and we've got Becky. So these two are troublemakers anyway. So
Yes, this should be interesting.
we're all going to be in trouble.
Dun, dun, dun.
I hope so. I hope it carries on. Yeah.
Did you send Miss Katie a link?
I did. I texted it to her.
Okay, so if she comes, she comes. If she doesn't, she's just too damn busy.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
It
You know,
sounded
I'm
like
sorry.
it sounded like she was kind of in the middle of something, so I don't know if
Okay, we'll just
she's
play it
gonna
by
be,
ear. If
yeah.
she makes it here, you know, we'll just have to make arrangements about 2 weeks down the road, I guess. Or 3, maybe a month, maybe 2 months.
April
Okay,
says this
guys.
is a fun show tonight.
We need some fun. We've had some heavy
Yeah,
shows
this
over the
is.
past few weeks.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It wasn't. It's not. It's not like we staged this.
No, because you can't make
No.
this stuff
Because
up.
I was gonna
you
say you
can't,
can't make this up.
especially the binky part. Okay, I don't
No.
know about you, but I
We
don't
need
even
to
know where
do
the
a
hell that
bloopers
came
reel,
from.
Greg.
Yeah.
We haven't had any kids with binkies for about, I think our youngest one is 10.
Oh,
So that's 10 years. How would you possibly remember the word binky?
yeah. I just had 2 that turned 1 this year, and
Yeah.
my girlfriend's just had a brand new great granddaughter yesterday. So,
Yeah.
which I'm very close to her families.
I gotta say, the binky actually helped quite a bit when my kids were little.
Oh
But
yeah.
we didn't call ours binkies. We called them pabos, of all things.
Huh.
I think that's what my husband
What?
or ex-husband called his when he was a baby, and it just stuck.
A
A
what?
Pabo.
Pabo?
I'm sure it started from pacifier, and a little baby couldn't say it well, and it came out pabo, and that's what my ex-husband used to call them, and it just kind of stuck.
Well,
So all my
Okay.
kids had pabos instead of binkies.
Okay, let's lock and load, people.
All right, Alexa, set alarm for 25 minutes.
25
minute alarm
minutes.
set for 10:21 p.m.
All right.
Go, guys, go. Ride your ponies. So it's you and me,
I've been
Carol.
wondering
Carol,
about this.
who you got? I'll take him.
I try to write for both.
Do you really? Good.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
As
My
much as I
fingers-
can.
My finger's really short tonight.
They're short. I got a long pen for you.
I hope you'll join us.
I'll concentrate on Kim. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I hope they join us.
Reverend Beecham.
Ooh.
Pled innocent. Ready for what's to come.
What's to come?
Kindness.
Concentrate. Pull up the floor. It's a lot more subtle.
What's more subtle?
Becky's in a trance.
What are you looking for under the floor?
Check.
Carol.
Shack.
Look to the left.
Is there somebody there?
It's a little spot.
The sky.
She said God,
I thought she said the sky.
the sky.
On the top of the refrigerator.
The Reverend Beecham that she
The
spoke of
key.
is a pastor in Florida.
C. Yes.
Yes.
Look to the left. Look up.
Is there something up to the left?
They're desperate.
The rear of the house.
Ooh.
Down the stairs.
What's down there?
Pastor.
Whose house?
Ruth. God's not there.
Ooh.
Who is there?
I'm here.
Can you tell us who you are?
You are not one of them.
Young man. To the left. Reverend.
Why am I not one of them?
Who's to the left?
I don't scare easy.
Red. Roses. Help me.
Who needs help?
You're there with me. Hey. Broken. I knew it. Take a break. I need some help.
Help, Becky.
I see his face. Turn it in.
Who needs help?
Oh, wow. The smell of smoke is so strong.
You can't handle it.
What did Becky say?
I couldn't hear her.
Something like live on it.
Underneath. He just showed up.
Who showed up? Can you tell us his name?
Come on.
Smoker.
Clifton Levine.
Clifton. Clifton Levine.
Clifton Levine.
What's wrong?
Good Polish guy.
Noted.
No, it didn't. Are you okay, Becky?
Carmichael.
Carmichael?
Yeah.
Clifton.
Who's Carmichael?
Hello, Clifton.
Polish.
Polish. Clifton Levine is Polish.
Jewish.
Oh, there you go.
He's linked.
He was a captain.
They're there for you, Becky.
Thought he was a bad boy.
Not good.
Not good. What's not good, Becky?
I cooked breakfast.
What did you make? Pancakes? Eggs and grits?
Meditate.
Bacon?
I
Becky,
lost my teeth.
I lost my what?
I couldn't hear it.
I think she said teeth, but I don't know for sure.
Ooh, the F word's coming through a lot.
Uh-oh.
Yep,
Did he
just
lose
back
his
to back. F word, F word, F word, F word.
Who's cursing?
I'm smelling like alcohol, like on somebody's breath.
You got a live wire there.
Can you tell us your name?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need to know.
Oh,
Thanks.
Call me Emmett.
Emmett.
Hi, Emmett.
why do we
Are
have
you
to call you Emmett?
Emmett Kelly?
The clown?
Mm-hmm.
Get to the point.
Are you Emmett Kelly?
Emmett, where are you from?
LA?
Can you tell us anything about your
I
life?
just don't know. Go away now. Why would I do that? Just go away. Hey, man, I'm
High
just waiting.
vibration.
Hi. Ooh, that was a very pretty lady voice.
Celebration?
I'm trying. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Well,
can
shut
hear
up and let
you.
somebody else talk. You're going to pay for this. They're closing in.
Wow.
It'll make you closer.
5 books fell off the shelf.
Make you closer.
Why would he do that? I don't know.
Life as we know it.
I don't
Really? He's a loose cannon. I'll show him. Why? Constant.
You gonna shoot him?
90% sure. I'll think about it. Right? Kind of.
Okay.
I've got 3 people talking to each other, trying to get
Shoot
into the home through the window.
him.
No way.
No way.
Go on. $9 less.
Are one of you the smokers?
23 years. Who said that?
Carol? Me?
The voices in my head made me do it. I wasn't in control. Do you hear me?
No, I don't.
Are you a prisoner?
No. I'm not. I fry eggs.
Are you a short line cook?
400.
400.
It is.
Oh, guys, y'all got to get in line. There's too many of you. Back up. Back up. There's so many trying to come through at the same time. Kids playing on a playground. The boy knows.
It was all the government.
All the government.
Listen to the boy.
Who's the boy?
Okay.
Smart kid.
What's the kid's name?
Release the cancers.
What does the boy
He's hardly
know?
a boy.
Couldn't hear it.
He knows. He sees me.
Awful people.
Awful people.
The environment.
Put it to rest. The cook. He's not the only one that knows.
What is it that he knows?
I'm in the house.
Let's protect.
Find it. Think of us as antennas. 232.
Who else knows?
The cook. It's the world we live in.
Is the boy the cook?
Take your pick.
It's the boy.
Let's rise.
I think it's Emmett.
Ethnic features.
Hmm.
Oh,
5.
not right.
Him.
Who's by you, Becky?
Is the cook still with Kim?
No.
No, he left?
Buckle up. You're mine.
Ooh. Ooh. All right.
Do you see me?
Yes.
It's a little late.
No, it's not. It's never
Hardly.
too late.
What is it too late for?
They are
He's
watching.
inside.
He's watching.
Who said
Government
he's watching?
Becky.
is strange.
Who's watching, Becky?
Emmett is.
The watchers.
I think so.
I know.
I do. So the watchers are watching
Above.
above.
What do you call it? Buckle up.
What do we
Time's
need
up.
What do we need to buckle up for?
His lips turn blue.
Is he
Are we going for a ride?
Help.
Hey, neighbor.
Information.
Information.
Confirmation.
Confirmation.
Got
Whose
it.
lips are blue?
Very traumatic.
What's traumatic? What happened? Why did his lips turn blue?
Sensory
Jesus.
problem. Watching over.
Who are you watching over?
It's nothing. Well, something. Lies.
Ariel.
Stand still.
Come check.
Who are we checking on?
Are they coming after you, Becky?
Get them. Spirits told me something. I couldn't wait. Please brace yourself. That's strange.
Stay calm.
Right. I think.
And protect.
Protect. Are they here all the time, Becky?
Personal.
Who's coming, Becky?
Soundproof. Us.
Who's us?
Hyper something. You know?
What do we
I'm
know?
hearing dogs barking. It's probably me. I'll
Are they
live.
still there, Becky?
Are you serious? Multiple.
Ashley.
I can't get past.
The High Castle. Are there knights?
Where are you trying to go?
On a trip?
That's interesting. I keep hearing a boy's voice, like a young, not baby child, but maybe like 12, 13-year-old boy. Above.
Can the spirits let Kim and Becky out?
Down the trail.
Time to blow this pop stand.
Yes.
Let them come back now. We're done.
Good night.
Alexa, stop.
She's gone. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, Kim had a lot of people talking through her.
I couldn't keep up.
It was hard.
Wow. You're like stuck in a rut there, and then you went ahead and started back up again, Becky.
Whoever was with Becky was looking for protection. And,
Right.
well, Kim said the name Clifton Levine. Do you know who that is, Kim?
No.
And then Becky said Carmichael. Clifton's is Polish and Jewish. And he was a captain.
Okay.
Becky said he was not good.
Okay, so let's.
I asked who, could you tell us your name to you, Kim? And they said, you don't need to know. And then you said, call me Emmett.
Okay, a Clifton Levine died in 2016 in Newport Richey, Florida. I mean, I just Googled the name.
Huh.
I did too, and he was a financial consultant.
Yep, that's my next one. And it says, let's see, it's under something variety, the children's charity, but that came up not found.
Yeah.
You were also, Kim, you were also talking about something under the floor?
Uh-uh.
The rear of the house, downstairs? I asked whose house, and you said Ruth, and that God's not there.
Yeah, but everything Clifton Levine comes up down in Florida, St. Petersburg. Yeah. And Newport Richey, Florida. I'm not familiar with that.
Becky said to meditate.
Confirmation, sensor, stand still, they come, protect, castle. For Becky.
Kim said he knows he sees me. And Becky said awful people. She had also said it was something about, it was all about the government.
Hmm.
Kim, you said the number 232. There seemed to be some kind of cook with you at one point.
Okay.
I asked, is the cook still with Kim? And you said no. And then you said, buckle up, you're mine.
Hmm.
Oh,
You had also said buckle up by itself. And something about a person that's his lips turned blue.
I don't have a lot of recall. I know there were a lot of people at one time, and they were having a
patient.
conversation
He was
with
probably
each
a
other.
patient that you had.
Becky
His lips
said he
were
was
blue.
watching and that he looked strange.
Yes, he did.
And then she said the watchers.
I
You
asked
also
about
said the
who,
watchers earlier.
and that you said in the beginning, you said he's watching, and then I said, who's he? And then you said the watchers.
Yeah.
I do, and then you said above.
Becky also said they come and protect.
Right.
Well, let's see.
Kim
And then
said to
that's
brace yourself a couple of times. You said that.
when you were brought up the castle too.
Castle.
Yeah. That was Becky that
Oh,
brought
okay.
up the castle.
Yeah.
That was one of the last words was the castle.
Yeah. I don't have a lot of recall about anything I said. I know there were a lot of people at one point, and I kept smelling cigarette smoke and like smelling alcohol, like it was coming up off of, like some like stale
Yeah, you said that. You
alcohol.
smelled alcohol.
Yeah, which I tend to pick up on odors. That's kind of my thing, so that's not uncommon for me. But
Well, you had a cook there that made you breakfast, it sounded like.
well, that's a good thing because I am kind of hungry. What do we have?
Clairsentience.
They didn't,
Yeah.
they didn't
It
say.
wasn't castles, it was cancer.
Yeah, I guess it's clarofactant.
I heard you say
Oh, wow.
cancer, Becky.
It was cancer.
Yeah. Yep.
Where did
They
that
released
go?
they released the cancers.
Did Becky and I connect at all?
Not really.
Not really.
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
You're
didn't
on
feel
like
any.
two different separate paths.
Yeah, well,
But the amount of communication that was had
it was good.
was
Well,
good.
Yeah.
well, that's awesome.
You said at one point that, okay, so this was right after you said that 3 people were talking. You said through the window, no use, go on, $9 less. And then I asked if one of you were smokers. And then you said 23 years. And then you said, who said that? The voices in my head, they made me do it.
Oh Lord, somebody's schizophrenic.
Pastor Ruth, God's not there. I'm here.
Yeah.
Help me. Turn 10. He just showed. And then you started with that Clifton business again.
You said that somebody was cursing quite a bit.
And lost your teeth.
The 3 that were talking, somebody kept using the F word just over and over and over, almost like it was a sentence in itself. Just F F F F F F, like they were saying. Basically, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. I remember
You
that.
both did connect at that point, sorry. Because Kim said, thought he was a bad boy, and Becky said, not good. And then you said, I cooked breakfast.
Becky, you got to quit hanging around with those bad boys.
Hey, I can help that.
Is that what happened on the West Coast?
I kind of think the bad boys were with Kimmy tonight.
I don't, like I said, I didn't feel this huge connection the way I usually do. I felt like I was trying to run interference.
There was a
Yeah.
lot
Coming
talking all
up
at
through.
once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was the smoking, and whoever was there was dominating the communication.
Yeah.
In
I
that
could
part of
hardly I could hardly breathe. It's the smell is pretty well dissipated now, but I could hardly breathe.
It's like they were standing right in front of you, blowing smoke in your face.
Pretty much. This
You
room.
said go away. Why would
That's
I
the
do
picture.
that? Nah.
That's what I was visualizing for some reason. But it was weird because I'd never seen anything like that my whole entire life where nobody didn't end up getting punched in the face,
Yeah.
you know.
You
I
had
mean-
said that somebody was telling to let someone else talk. And a book fell off the shelf. He's a loose cannon.
Right.
And then you said, I'll show him why. And then you said 90% sure. Yeah, you had a
So
lot of people coming in at the same time, it seemed like.
and then Becky had this celebration, make you closer, don't know it, 400.
I didn't hear any of that. I didn't get any of that.
All the government,
Yeah,
and then that right after that was really the cancers.
yeah.
Awful people, environment, not perfect, not right.
Near the end, you said, Kim, you said that you had a 12 or 13-year-old voice talking.
I heard a young male voice, but he wasn't, this is going to sound really odd, he wasn't speaking. It was, it was impaired, not like a stutter, but it was impaired. But it was a young male, like right on the cusp of puberty. So kind of not child, but not teenage either. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. It was different.
There's a David Coley Hull, maybe, from up in Canada. And he says, great show, incredible panel of people. Thank you very much, David.
Thank you.
And we're on every Wednesday night, so if you enjoyed it, come on back into the chat. That would be nice. Everybody else that's here, this is about, we sort of summed it all up, didn't we? No. So, and Katie didn't make it. I'm sure she's got a lot going on her plate, so that's no biggie. I'll talk to her hopefully over the weekend or before the end of the weekend. And Becky has, before we all leave, you want to do the reading?
Oh yeah.
For the group?
Oh yeah, because I was shuffling cards while I was doing that.
Oh,
And
okay.
the first card that I drew was the Soul Whisperer. And it's the divine guidance and higher knowing.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Yes.
And the Hawk Prince
That's
was the second card that was that came out was spirit communication and paying attention.
Oh,
So that came
Jesus.
out, that flew out as soon as I was shuffling. So as
That's
we're going and doing these spirit, box communication, and a lot of stuff, gets scrambled. But with the spirit communication, it's like paying attention to these words. It may be scrambled, but knowing that some of this stuff may not seem like it makes sense. I know some of it afterwards when we go and look over the words will make sense afterwards
Uh-huh.
as we go through our words again.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out.
What deck is
But
that from?
this,
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's a Wisdom of the Hidden Realm.
Okay.
Which is pretty much what this show amounts to, the hidden realm.
Mm-hmm.
The third card that popped out was a Dragon's Jewel. It's an inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice.
Wow.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
So, you know,
Oh,
got
that's
the different conflicts between the spirits that come through and everything. So we're always having all kinds of conflict coming through. So
Mhm.
then we got the Chess Queen, which is trust and strategizing. So we got to strategize between what we hear.
She has to put some clothes on.
Well,
I wondered
can't
how long it
help
was
when
going
you
to take
do
Greg to say.
To say that,
The
because
cosmos.
you know how visual I am.
Yes, because one of
I'm
the
very-
first ones she showed.
I'm very visual. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
you are.
You have to get those little circles, the little circle dots that you could
Yeah.
stick on them when they're not completely dressed.
Well,
Oh
that's
my!
Faces or little
there's have her
eyeballs or
arms
something.
over. Her arms
I'm
are like
glad he's.
this.
Oh my
Okay,
I'm glad you're
God!
not.
the cosmos, creativity, and vastness.
Wow!
Those are beautiful.
Those are
I
beautiful.
felt like I was out there tonight.
Yeah.
And then the last card that I drew was patience and stillness, called the resting tree.
That's
There
a
you
beautiful
go.
deck.
Yeah, that's nice.
There you go. That pretty much sums up everything you did tonight, Becky.
Yeah.
I think that last card.
Yeah, it was
That's
patience and
awesome. Right.
Don't forget to do the closing prayer.
Yes. But everybody, before we're gonna do the closing prayer. But once again, for everybody that's been here again tonight, we appreciate you being here, and we would like to remind you that if you are going to join us next week, if you get a little extra time to just go ahead and set the intention for us to communicate with spirit, because the more people that are here, the more magnification we're going to have as far as the communication is concerned. That's something that's been going on ever since we started the show, and we like to see it carried, and that's a way of making it a much larger show.
It definitely helps.
It does.
Mhm.
It makes a big difference.
Very
So
important.
that
Huge
if you could go ahead and help us along with that, that would be really wonderful. And now I'm going to go ahead, and we have two closing prayers. The first one we're going to go ahead and do is dear from Saint Benedict. Through the cross of Jesus Christ, I ask you to please intercede that God may protect me and my loved ones. For friends, by your blessing, through your intercession, may we be delivered from temptation and spiritual oppression. In Jesus' name, amen. And then from our regular ending prayer, it's from our angels, guides, and texts. To all entities who have come through tonight, please return to where you came. You're not allowed to stay. In the love and light we pray, amen.
Amen.
So everybody, it's been great having you on here, and you guys all have a wonderful night. And tomorrow's Thursday, so we sort of have an off night. And then Friday night, I will be having Todd Bates, who's a fantastic person that's been doing a lot of ITC. I used to have a great talk show before that, and now he's actually talking how giving almost like a course on spirit communication and how to go ahead and read EVPs, etc. So if you get the opportunity, stop by Friday night. That'll be 9 o'clock, and then I'll be on Mariner of Spirit. So the people in the group that are in the chat, we appreciate you being here, and we'll see you all on Friday night. Have a great evening.
Remember to smile.
Remember to smile. Okay. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Join every Wednesday night, same time, same channel, to watch When Spirits Connect with your host, Greg Koss, provided by the Supernatural Inc. Entertainment Network. Thank you, and we'll see you next Wednesday.